We should go ahead and get day 3 started. Thank you all. Lindelof and Carlton Hughes.
Hey Carlton. Hey everybody, how are you guys?
Somebody put Hershey's Kisses here. This is nice. We are very excited to be here for our final Comic-Con. This is very exciting.
Go ahead, Carlton. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And, you know, we were thinking a lot about what we were going to do in this Comic-Con, and the thing that instantly struck both of us was the most important thing that we could do was acknowledge all of you, because the fans have been such a huge part of what has made Lost special. So sort of our theme for today's Comic-Con panel is fan appreciation.
Yeah. Last night we were walking out of Hall H because we were at the Peter Jackson, James Cameron panel, which is incredible. And we saw the line starting to form for this panel. People were actually camping out, and you know, for someone who has done his share of camping out for other stuff, it's an incredibly surreal experience, but Comic-Con is always the highlight of our year, and it's not because we get to come to San Diego, it's because we get to come and talk to you guys about the show, and we couldn't be more grateful for it.
You know, obviously people come to this panel and they're looking for answers, and one of the questions that we always get asked is, you know, probably the question we get asked the most is, are you guys making it up as you go along? And we decided we were going to address that question straight away here in a way that would be incredibly empirical for all of you here in the hall today.
Right, because there's no way really to prove it. You know, when the show is over, we can just say, no, we weren't making it up as we went along, but unless there was actually some way to prove it, at the very least in our final season, that we weren't making it up as we went along. So we had this idea that basically, here that we launched at the con, which is basically, we have talked for quite some time about the fact that the final scene of the show is written, and for the first time we have actually committed that to paper, and we have that scene on our person today.
Do you have your page,
I have
David?
my page.
Would you please bring out your page?
So here's my page right here. Carlton, do you have your page?
I do have my page. Let me just get my page.
Finally, a good excuse to wear the ankle holster for Carlton.
Okay, these are the final pages of Lost.
Mine goes first. Carlton's goes second.
We have a stapler. Okay, now.
Okay. While Carlton now secures this, so basically we've got this box here. There are only 2 locks on it. It's a little bit low rent, but you know, much like a Russian nuclear silo, there are 2 keys. So if something were to happen to Carlton or something were to happen to me, it's no good without the other one. So Carlton is now, as you can see, securing the pages in the box, and the box is basically going to be taken to an undisclosed location, out of our control, and then the night of the finale, we're going to go on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and we will open up the box and read it, and it will be verbatim exactly what you guys have all seen, the final scene of the show. So we were both wearing our keys. And there you have it. The ending of the show is right there in that box. Nobody even try it.
All right. Now, the other thing is, you know, last year we did this thing where we gave prizes to everybody who asked questions, but obviously since last year we've had some tough economic times, and we had some difficulties with ABC getting money for all those prizes. So we came up with another idea, which is that we're going to give one fan who says a special secret word.
Right, it's like the old Groucho show. If you say the secret word, you will get this prize. We will present it to you. So someone standing in line over there, you could be thinking of a question that contains the secret word, in which case you will get this prize. And Carlton, how exactly will we know if someone says the secret word?
If someone says the secret word, they will hear this. Okay, that's enough.
Great.
Greg, thank
Perfect.
you. Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
See,
okay.
Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Greg is...
you say the secret word, that is what you'll hear.
So just think about that. What might be the secret word as your...
So listen,
there's some
we don't
people
have...
in line over there for... I think there's a couple of people in line for questions over there. Hey guys.
We don't have much time, but obviously we really want to commit the majority of this panel to your questions. It's your last opportunity to ask them, so we will be as honest and forthcoming as we never were.
So let's start out. Let's have our first question, please.
Hi. I just want to say, first of all, thank you for coming to visit us last night in the line. We stayed there 16 hours. It was pretty awesome.
Wow, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
So we've heard you guys saying that season 6 is going to have some similarities to season 1, and we wanted to know what that entails, what that means. Some hints.
A softball right out of the gate. Obviously, for us, you know, the biggest moment in the show's life was when we were able to announce the show's death. And as soon as we were able to start working towards an end point, we wanted the show to feel like it was, you know, closing a loop in many ways, so that, you know, the final season would feel a lot like the first season. I think on the surface of it, there's a good chance that you'll be seeing many characters that you haven't seen since the first season again in the final season.
Yeah. You know, I think that there was a certain kind of feel of, you know, they were running around in the jungle. There was things felt intense and surprising, and you know, for us, and again, the sort of emotional kind of discovery that went on as we learned about these characters in the first season. We feel like we have a way that we're going to be doing that in the final season of the show that we like, and hopefully you will too.
And you know, and there was, you know, it's really our goal for you to watch the final season of the show and not know what we're going to do next. And that's one of the feelings from season 1 too. So hopefully the unpredictability is still in play.
Thank you.
That's what we like best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for camping out.
Oh my God. Oh my God, wow. I am so excited. I've been camping out for the last 6 months out here. Man, you guys are the best. Lost, am I right? This is amazing. Every time I get on a plane, I'm like, please crash, you know? Guys, Damon, I followed you since crossing Jordan, Carlton, Nash Bridges, and now we're here and Lost. And because you guys have given us 5 amazing seasons and 6 final seasons here, I have devoted 6 months of my life to a very special art project. And I've actually made Lost-inspired art, and I want to share it with you.
Okay,
right.
What have you got there?
What do you have
I'm
there?
going to unveil it right now. Oh, guys, get ready.
Is this appropriate for a family audience? This
Totally.
Yeah, okay.
The only thing I will say is, if you have on your shoes, take off your socks, because it's going to knock your socks off. Here it is. Check it out.
Wow. That's incredible.
Is that on velvet?
Is that velvet?
It is on velvet. Great eye, because you guys make us feel with our eyes and our head.
Wow.
Velvet's the same way. Touch it and
Thanks.
think it.
Well, we really appreciate it, and
That'll go really well next to our...
Guys, but wait. You got to check out my website.
Okay.
It's called DamonCarltonandAPolaBear.com.
Okay.
And I'm going to have original artwork on it. And the reason why I call it Damon, Carlton, and Polar Bear is because Damon, Carl, and Oliver.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Well,
That's great.
thank
You guys gonna visit my site?
Yes, we will check it out.
What's
Damon,
the name of it?
Damon and Carlton and a polar bear.
Damon, Carlton, and a
polarbear.com.
Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna give this to you.
Okay,
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bring it on up.
Bring it on
Thank
up.
you very much.
We'll put that right next. We're gonna put that right
Sure.
next to our
Thanks
velvet
very
painting.
much. Thank you.
We're
Thank
gonna.
you. Thanks. Okay.
We're gonna put that next to our. Thank you. We're gonna put that next to our velvet painting of Dharma sharks playing poker.
Worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They gave it to you for free, so you're welcome. Damon, Carlton,
Thanks. Thanks very much.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. You're up.
Okay, my daughters and I are Faraday fangirls. And thank you. And we were wondering if there's any chance next season we will see him happily married with children, and will it have anything to do with nanobots?
Wow. Will Faraday be happily married with children?
Faraday is dead. So if you like zombie weddings, then maybe.
We don't know what happened with the explosion, though,
Right.
if they were never on the airplane.
Technically speaking, if Jack and crew were successful,
Then
it could mean that
perhaps-
Faraday would be happily married.
Yes, yes, that's true.
That is what it would mean.
Very thoughtful of you.
I think that I think that you can go back to your people and say that
It's a
that you will be
possibility.
seeing Faraday on the show.
Yes. Faraday
in the final
will be on the
season.
show, though. Yes.
Okay, we have time for just one more question, and then we're going to do another
Something.
Another something.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hello, I love you guys.
You had to read that?
Will season 6 contain any character-centric flashbacks of pre-2004? Pre-2004. My favorite is childhood stuff.
Your favorite is childhood stuff.
Like in the incident.
We're doing something different in season 6. You know, each season of the show is like a book in a series, and sort of like the Harry Potter books. They tell one whole story, but each book is its own story. And so season 6 is something different. We are. You know, the time travel season is over, the flash forward season is over. We have something different planned. So hopefully you will like it, but we're not going to commit to what exactly that is going to be here today.
But any opportunity we can find for someone to be horribly abusive to children, we'll
seize that opportunity.
We will seize that opportunity because that's lost for you.
That's my favorite.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oceanic Airlines. In the air since 1979. Oceanic Airlines. 30 years with a perfect safety record. Oceanic Airlines.
Hi, I'm Hugo Reigns, owner of Mr. Clutch. Ever since I won the lottery, I've had nothing but good luck. And now, I share that luck with you, mates. On a recent vacation to Australia, I had a dream while camping under the stars of the outback. A dream of chicken.
Introducing Mr. Cluck's new Outback Roasters, made with the best free-range chicken in the business. Grilled to perfection with authentic Australian spices, corn on the cob, mashed potatoes, and a cold drink. Now that's an invention.
Okay, dude, that's a beautiful barbie. Cheers, mate.
Try the all-new Cluck's Outback Roaster Combo Meals, just $4.42.
Mr. Cluck's, it's chicken heaven.
Wanted has brought hundreds of fugitives to justice. We couldn't have done it without your help. That's why we turn to you again in the case of a murderer on the run. Austin's plan for the murder of her stepfather seemed foolproof. Austin, as arson investigators in Iowa later discovered, had cut a gas line in the building where Wayne Jansen ran a modest plumbing company. The place was rigged to blow, as poisonous fumes clogged the building for hours undetected. It was a plan that the cold-blooded murderer executed to near perfection. The plumber had a routine that Austin knew well. After a day out on the job, Jansen would stop by the office to lock up his tools away for the night. But fate would intervene on this tragic evening. Having made an earlier date with his wife, Jansen instead sent his apprentice, Ryan Milner, to lock up in his place. As Austin had devised, the building went up in a violent ball of flames. But it was Ryan who would perish inside, instead of her intended target. Austin was detained for the murder of Ryan Milner before violently escaping the custody of a U.S. Marshal. She remains on the run to this day. Federal authorities consider her armed and very dangerous. So if you have any information as to Austin's whereabouts, please call our hotline. Let's bring this heartless killer to justice. Remember, you can make a difference.
Interesting.
All right.
I had always thought that Kate killed her stepfather.
Let's go to the next question. Oh.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Jorge, you know, you could have just called our office.
Yeah, you didn't have to come to Comic-Con to ask a question.
Yeah, I did call.
Oh.
You guys haven't called me back.
Oh, all right. Well, there's no. Well, whatever you have to ask us, we will answer now.
What's your question, Jorge?
Okay, so the commercial that we all just saw, and the other one you made me do. Okay, so does that mean what Jack did in the finale actually worked, and then the plane never crashed? Because that would mean the last 5 seasons, you know, are all wiped away, like didn't happen. And, well, we all hope that's not the case, because that'd be like, you know, a real big cheat.
Jorge, look, you just have to trust us, okay?
Yeah, just we've gotten this far. We're not gonna specifically answer it, but just trust us.
Okay, yeah, but the last time I trusted you guys, you said that Nikki and Paolo were gonna be awesome.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough, but this time for real. For real. So
we asked for your trust.
Do you have anything other questions or?
Okay, yeah, well, okay, this is the last season, so you're gonna answer all the questions, right? Like everything is gonna be answered.
Everything that matters, we're gonna answer.
Because like season 1, Confidence Man, Saeed tortures Sawyer to get Shannon's inhaler, right? But Sawyer didn't have the inhaler. So what happened to the inhaler? We never found out. Are you gonna tell us?
Oh, for crying out loud, Jorge! What happened to one question per person? One question per person.
Look, Michael, just take it easy for a second. I got a couple things that I just need to ask him. Right?
Oh, by all means. We have about a half an hour. I guess we can answer all of your inane questions.
My questions aren't inane. I need this. This is research, you know, to play my part.
Oh, is that what you do? You play a part. I see. Like you transform yourself into a character, is that it?
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
I'm sorry, I had forgotten about the vast gulf between you and the character you play. Dude.
All right, fine. You want a question? Go ahead.
No, you go first and we'll wait. Why should it be any different than it is on the set?
wanna dance? Let's dance. All right, y'all wanna know the real reason that Michael's upset? I mean, the truth. You wanna know the real reason? Michael over here originally wanted to play Hurley. But the part was cast.
Wow. That is so crazy. I think everyone understands that I was offered a guest spot, and then I became a series regular, a part that is written especially for me.
Right, it was written for you as a consolation, because you didn't get hurt.
What a sad fantasy. When would I ever stoop so low as to play a character as broad as Hurley?
Well, I heard you were pretty broad in your audition.
So funny, Jorge. Because I never auditioned for your part.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Hey, guys, can you back me up on this?
Okay, guys, roll it. Roll.
Sorry.
So, in this first scene of the pilot, it takes place right after a plane crash, and your character is meeting a fellow passenger and survivor for the very first time. He's an Iraqi guy. His name is Saeed. Okay.
You're okay. I like you too. You're okay too. All right. Saeed. How do you know how to do all that? I was a military communications officer. Yeah? Did you see that? Oh, yes. I fought in the Gulf War. No way, dude. I had a friend that fought over there. 104th Airborne. What were you? Army, Air Force? The Republican Guard.
Okay, that was great. That was great. Okay, so for the next scene.
Maybe that was a little too much.
No, not at all. I thought it was great.